The Senate has, by majority, voted to remove Professor Kithure Kindiki as the Deputy Speaker. 54 senators supported the special motion originated by his sponsoring party, Jubilee, while 7 were against his ouster. The vote ended more than 4 hours of heated exchange that threatened even the authority of the Speaker, as Ken Mijungu explains.
So the ayes have 54, the nays have 7, abstentions 0, so the ayes have it.
And with that, the Professor of International Law ended his stint as the Deputy Speaker of the Senate, a position he has been holding since his election in September of 2017, thanks to the Jubilee Party's majority in the Senate.
They will have succeeded in pulling me down into their dirty underground moral dungeon from where they cook their hopeless schemes. I am reminded of the wisdom of Martin Luther King Jr., never to succumb to the temptation of bitterness. And therefore, as a sign of strength, I forgive them without conditions.
This unanimous vote was occasioned by a special motion brought to the House by the Senate's Majority Whip, Irungu Kangata himself, a beneficiary of party machinations that saw the Majority Leader also sent to the back benches of the Senate. His crime? Showing contempt to the party leader and lack of party allegiance.
We sent a notice as Jubilee Party to various senators who belong to our coalition, and Professor did not attend that meeting. After failing to attend that meeting, there was no apology that was rendered to our party. We serve in these positions, having been given this position by parties, and therefore, when parties lose confidence in you, they have every right to withdraw that support.
Before the end, the means was justified. Very acrimonious. Senators allied to the deposed Deputy Speaker put on a spirited fight, demanding the professor be afforded an opportunity to vindicate himself, or at least the country be made aware of his crimes.
Was the Deputy Speaker served with the charges for his removal? Was he also, Mr. Speaker, notified? No, Mr. Speaker, was he notified? Because it's in your communication. Was he notified of this sitting?
Senator Professor Kindiki Kithure is not under trial. This is simply a motion for removal.
Whether we are 2 or 5 or 10, we shall continue to fight on, and we shall not allow the dictatorship that this country is quickly just becoming a dictatorship.
But his die was cast as the Senate went on trial.
Professor Kindiki, you have served us for the duration that you have done. You have served us well. Your party has lost confidence in you. That is a point at which we say that the center cannot hold and things fall apart.
Mr. Speaker, it's so disappointing that people, even I chair the legal, courtesy of the majority side. But that one is not a privilege, it is a right. Why do we make it that members who sit in leadership position appear that it's the privilege and prerogative of the party? It is not.
We are warning ourselves, me included, that the seat I occupy as Minority Whip, that seat belongs to the coalition. And I must, in all cases, in the trust bestowed upon me by that coalition, continue advocating for the obligations, rights, and wishes of that coalition.
Kindiki now becomes the third senior Jubilee Party member in the upper house to be removed in less than 2 weeks after the acrimonious Senate Parliamentary Group meeting that took place at State House on the 11th of May. The Senate is, however, required to garner more than 2/3 of the membership, in this case 45, before the motion is adopted. Jubilee Party, which has a majority of 39 members in the House, only needed 6 more. Some of those members who have been behind Kindiki voted against him in the dying minutes of his reign. This is the first time a deputy speaker is removed in this manner in the country. Jubilee Party will now go back to the drawing board to pick a suitable, loyal member to replace Kindiki, who was hailed as an excellent leader who made impactful rulings while on the throne. The position is, however, open for contest from any party or individual in the House. Ken Mijungu, NTV.